Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Magnus Bane, and you're watching me pug my way to 2.8k rating on an Enhancement Shaman in Dragonflight Season 2. A quick, humble request. I require more dog pics on the Discord. It doesn't matter if you've already sent a picture of your dog on the Discord, I would like to see more of them, because I'm running out of pictures to put in the videos. So I humbly request for more doggos in the IRL pics channel of the Discord. Thank you very much. The rules for this series are, I can't group with anyone I know, I can only join a pug for one more dungeon if I'm not hosting and they're not out DPSing me by a lot, I can't send myself any gold for my other characters or buy a WoW token, so I have to make all my gold on the character, I have to clear every dungeon on a plus 20 on either Tyrannical or Fortified, I just have to get all the portals, and I have to hit 2,800 rating. Well, your boy would like to get himself some more aspect crests so that he can craft himself a neck piece. So what I really need to do is I need to go ahead and do Dawn of the Infinite. Currently there are no runs going, so I'm probably going to have to start my own. I'm just going to go ahead and buy the materials I need for the enchanted aspect Shadowflame crest. Luckily I know them by heart at this point, having crafted dozens of these damn things. Well, I'm at it, I may as well get myself some leg enchants, right? We're looking for Fierce Armor Kit. The 2-star one is going to have to do. I want to get at least hero tier legs before I commit to a 3-star, because the price difference is triple and I don't want to pay triple for 20 more agility or whatever the heck it was. 2-star enchants are plenty. Okay, there's some new groups that have popped up. I'm going to try and sign up for those and see if I can join. And if I get declined from all of them, I'm just going to start my own.
One eternity later.
Okay, the healer just loaded in and my guy, the DK, just started the swirlies and everything. He gave 0 fucks. I think it was literally just waiting for the healer to load in. That's all. Curious to see how I do here, considering the fact that it is primarily single target, so it's kind of probably going to be like the raid. I'm going to look at the Chrono Weaver, because what we want to do is we want to interrupt the Chrono Melt. There we go. We're going to interrupt the Time Slicer by using Purge on him. That will remove his buff. We're looking at the Chrono Melt. Okay, the DK got it before we could. Another Purge on the Tempo Slice. Okay, we have a big old knockback. We're gonna knock everything up because we had the Chrono Weaver. Faster to knock him up than to try and target him, because my mouse dexterity is absolute ass. This one we can kick and just finish him off before we go on to the next group. I'm gonna try and not stress out about my DPS too much. I've noticed that I've spent way too much time thinking about how my DPS is and all that. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think I need to do that to myself. I'm just going to focus on actually executing the mechanics correctly, and the DPS will come as I improve at the class. Okay, well, I'm going to release. I don't want to spend a reincarnation on this. It's just trash. I think that was a bit of an overpull. I'm just not going to engage in that. I'm going to wait for them to die so I can, take it a little bit more chill. I'm looking to give them a wind rush totem, but I don't actually have one off cooldown yet, so not much reason to do so. Does this thing have freaking arrows sticking out of it and spears? God damn, my guy needs to use Mend Pet. We are again looking at the Chrono Weaver. Make sure we insta-kick the Chrono Weaver as soon as he does the thingy thing. We're going to knock up here and to target this into Purge. Looking at the Time Slicer in case we need to purge him again. There we go. I think we're going to have a bit of a hard time with the healer. Healer is 419. That's kind of undergeared for a Mythic 0 Dawn of the Infinite, because Mythic 0 Dawn of the Infinite is the equivalent of about a plus 17, probably a little bit higher than that even. I'm telling the group that I'm going to hold Bloodlust for the second boss because the first one is a lot easier. Also, I'm going to remove this from our bars. Doggos into Doomwinds, into Sundering, into Stormstrike spam, into drop this thing over here. I used Chain Lightning by accident. I should be using Lightning Bolt. Avoiding the little swirlies. Going into Soak. There is the Soak. Gonna go into Soak. Again, he's going to jump one more time. I'm going to give people movement speed over there to make sure they can reach it. We're going to give an off heal to the druid, I should say. And we want to drop these off again over here in the corner. Doggos into Sundering, into Stormstrike spam. Lightning Bolt to reset Stormstrike. We got some time to DPS here. We're going to get a second set of little sands to drop. I'm going to try and drop mine over here. Jumping out. Kind of stuck in the corner here. We're going to use a self heal. Tank is definitely struggling. Oh, I need to move out of that. Thank fuck for Thunderous Paws. I will grab this Soak. That's really far away. I'm trying to reach it. Okay, yeah, we let a Soak go through because somebody dropped it super far away. This is kind of a wipe. I have a really bad feeling about how this group is going to do if they're... Yeah, this person's already fucking leaving. Oh, man. Okay. Well, so much for our first run. I don't know who it was, but somebody dropped the Soak really, really far away. Or like the big circle. They dropped the big circle really far away. And we didn't have enough time to reach. I also did 37k DPS. The Druid didn't hit anything a single time. Okay, yeah, well, I sure as hell didn't make that run any better. But I don't think we would have cleared with that group, so we're going to go back to looking for more. Okay, I have been completely unable to join a Mythic Plus, or sorry, not a Mythic Plus, but a Mythic Dawn of the Infinite. There's no groups going, and the ones that are going are expecting people to be 440 for it, which, it's okay. I got it. It's hard to trust people, because I'm only 429. So I think what I need to do is just get some practice on this character. I think I need a bunch of Wyrm Crests. That's what I need. There's so many things that can upgrade with Wyrm Crests. I think my best bet is to just spam 11s to 13s. So I'm going to spend today mostly just doing that because I'm kind of tired of being at this item level. I want to pump it up so that I can actually get invited to things and really do content where I can properly learn how to play my class. Because when I go into an 11 and I shit stomp it, I'm not really learning much. But yeah, I'm going to go do some 11 to 13s and just grind out a bunch of Wyrm Crests and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We go Mythic Plus, and we're going to say Bloodlust Fit. We're going to say 10 to 11, or what? No, 11 to 13 is what I wanted, right? And we're just going to do literally anything. Just put me in the groups. Probably going for the easier dungeons would be nice. There we go. We're already in a Vortex Pinnacle. It's easy, because all I want to do is get myself some Wyrm Crests. Doggy hop. Doggy, doggy, doggy hop. Doggy hop. Doggy, doggy, doggy hop. All right, we're doing a plus 15 or plus 14 halls of infusion. We'll see in a second. Yeah, plus 14 halls of infusion. I'm going to be focusing on DPS this time around. So I might slack a bit on the interrupts overall, but I feel like I'll do well enough to not make a huge difference. Or I should say to still make a difference. Because I've noticed recently that I spend way too much time just trying to do utility to the point where I'm just overdoing it and I'm not doing enough DPS to actually be beneficial to my group. It's a very small pull. But yeah, I'm going to try and focus on actually DPSing like as much as I possibly can, just to see what I can actually pull off when I do that. Don't get me wrong, I'll still do all the tactics. I'm not going to ignore things just to do more damage. I'm not that kind of person. I can't, even if I wanted to. But for instance, in group pulls, I'm just not going to worry about doing all the utility, because it shouldn't be just me doing all the utility in the sense of CCing all the ads and whatnot. I'm going to do a stun here, and I don't have the stun totem. I'm going to knock this up. Knocking up, unfortunately, doesn't prevent the containment beams. I have a containment beam on me, and I'm disconnecting from the game. Cool. It's a great way to start a run. Oh, and then it fully disconnects me. Yeah, I love that one even more. And then it's refusing to launch the game quickly. Come on, loading screen. Let's go. Apologize to the group and get going. Yes, please, more errors. That's exactly what I wanted to see. This thing goes for me right away. Right, it looks like they were waiting for me. We're going to kick that, knock this up, drop my Wind Fury Totem, drop these. Sundering for the Mastery. Should I do wins here? I may as well do wins here, although they're pretty much almost dead. And drop a Earth Wrap Totem to make these guys slow down. Then people can kite them more easily. Should be able to just move on to the next group. There we go. We're doing that. I'm going to put focus on this one and target the other one, the containment apparatus. That way I can interrupt either one of them. We're going to interrupt this one. Do a little knock up here because I saw some cast bars going through. We're going to do the Tauren stun. Okay, somebody else knocked it up as well. It looks like it was Nami Nuggies. Sorry. I'm again focusing more on commentating and doing utility than I am on actually DPSing, which is reflected in my DPS. I mean, I'm doing well. It's just that I'm on autopilot. So it's just pure coincidence that I'm doing well this time around. I'm going to Bloodlust in P2, unless, nope, yep, no, not me. The other Shaman Bloodlusted right away. That's unfortunate, but it happens. You want to Bloodlust in P2 because it's the harder phase. It's the phase after the ads come through and the boss is buffed. I'm gonna hold my Doom Winds here. Should I hold my dogs as well? I'm not going to hold my dogs. I'm going to use my dogs. By the way, send me more dog pics. I need more dog pics to put in the videos. Okay, now here come the nullification devices. We're going to try and help the tank group them up. That is not how you do that. We need them grouped up. This is very fucking slow. Okay, well, good thing it's a 14. Because if it was this long to group on a serious key, this would have been an issue. You move out of those big circles. Yeah, he's 20 stacks and then some. This is what you Bloodlust in P2. Because now dealing with him at 20 stacks is going to be a pain in the ass. I need to put down my fucking Wind Fury Totem and stop talking shit. And just focus on my actual DPS. Waiting to see if I get the debuff or not. If I get the debuff, I need to run away pretty much immediately. Putting down new dogs. Spamming Storm Strike using Sundering to reset. I did reset. Also got the mastery buff, so I can get more resets. Okay, that's one way to do it. Tank is going in that direction. We're going to use the group heal here, because there's 3 million health left. Doesn't seem like much, but it's enough to wipe you. The group heal seems to be coming in pretty quite nicely. Well done, received. Yes, English beak strong. And that should be the boss dead. People kind of slacked on moving away. They didn't really realize that we had 20 stacks. I guess they're not used to seeing 20 stacks and had just how huge the pulls become, but it worked out. Oh great, when I disconnect, I need to do a reload. Will that actually fix bartender for me? Yes, it will. Very good. Gonna give ourselves water walking so we can catch up just a little bit faster. Should have been giving it to my group. I did my jump right at the same time as I got pulled by the priest. We need to purge that, and we're going to purge this one right away as well. I wasn't there to interrupt them, so the cast went through. Group's slacking, though. They could have interrupted that. I'm not the only person with interrupts, but all is well. I am playing a shaman. I can now just choose to purge them if I don't manage to interrupt them. We do have poison cleansing totem, so I'm not worried about the swoglets at all. Just ideally, people would actually group them up. So he's the one range that doesn't want to stand on top of the melee, and then you have this situation going on. We're going to drop a slow totem on top of these just so that they're easier for people to kite, because they seem to really want to kite them instead of just grouping them and quickly killing them. Okay, both of these are handled. I don't have to actually do anything. Tank doesn't have aggro of this one. I'd really like it if they found a taunt button. It looks like they did find it. It's very good. I've heard those are useful when you're tanking. Gonna knock these up so that the dazzles don't go through. Those actually incapacitate or disorient whoever they hit. It's like a frontal cone. So it can be pretty dangerous because it'll make your tank drop aggro, because these disorients are removed when you are hit by damage. Just waiting for the tank to get unstunned so I don't rip aggro and immediately die. But yeah, disorients are removed when you take damage, so the tank won't be hit while he is disoriented, which means the rest of us will be hit if it's only the tank that got disoriented. I'm gonna actually drop my poison cleansing totem here, knock everything up, sundering as well, drop the slow totem on top of everything now that it's stunned being CC'd. Make sure I just cleave as much as I possibly can. Poison cleansing totem made this pretty fucking safe, to be honest with you. Okay, people are on top of actually CCing these. People have instant cast CCs. I don't, so... Well, the priest is using a non-instant cast CC, so it doesn't really matter, but still. I'll put focus on that one, target this one, focus interrupt, and then for the rest of these, I'll do just a knock up like that. I was just waiting for the last possible second in case I could get a double knock up, and that's what I did indeed. Gonna use Doom Winds here. Maybe we can recover it on the next group of trash, but we're kind of blasting through this dungeon, so I doubt it. Gonna drop a slow totem on these, and hopefully the tank just moves on instead of sitting there and fighting these. There we go, they are. I'm going to interrupt that because I don't think the heal comes through until the mini boss is at half health. Or demon hunters with their aggro, they're having such a hard time. I'm rooted. I'm going to try and move. There we go. You can get out of it even if you don't remove the root. It gives you enough time. You just have to start moving immediately. I'm going to kick the cauterize. I don't think there's going to be a second cauterize. Now here I could do a bunch of cleaving, and I think I will just for the resets. But ideally you would just do single target, and that's what I'm mostly trying to do. Demon hunter's been very, very quick about putting the incorporeal away. There we go. Give a movement speed totem here. If you want to jump over this banister, by the way, you have to walk up all the way to it, then jump, because there's a little lip that you can stand on at the beginning. Pro tips. Okay, doggos into doom winds. Use sundering for the mastery. You don't have to do much here. They're all going to get gulped up. Tank is standing in the thing. Okay, that's good. We're going to frost shock that thing in the back. I'm actually going to hard switch to it. I'm not going to use my poison totem here, or poison cleansing totem here, because there's not much to cleanse. There's only like one stack on most people. There's 3 stacks on the tank. Belly slam on me. We're just gonna move away, trying to use as many storm strikes as possible as per usual. Use that sundering to get the mastery. You have wind strike going on. Now here we're gonna use the slow totem, so that the frogos get slowed. We're gonna knock everything up. We're gonna drop a stun totem on them. Using a defensive here, using the poison cleansing totem. The gulps coming through, we managed to keep them in there for the most part. There we go, everything gets gulped. Ideally, the tank would actually kite the boss away so that the frogos have to come over to us, and we should stack on the tank. That way, by the time the frogos reach us, the boss is already casting the gulp, and it's not a big deal. Overpowering croak. This is where you're supposed to use your defensive because it does more damage than toxic efflusion. Gonna drop another slow totem, knock everything up. I'll have the stun totem soon. We're gonna use a healing potion and a group heal. I'm getting hit by a lot of these. I need another poison cleansing totem because I'm at 9 stacks. There we go. Put it down. That should help us all out. I disrespected the frogs. You disrespect the frog, you get licked to death. Never a good look. Never a good look. Giving everyone movement speed. Should have probably saved my Ghost Wolf transformation to remove the deep chill here, but we do have a priest, so we'll probably get mass dispelled. Need to reapply my Wind Fury totem. I'm gonna drop doggos into Doom Winds into Sundering for these 2 guys. I have aggro. I'm gonna use a defensive. I don't have a potion. I'm gonna have to use a self heal with Maelstrom. trying to cleave here. Gonna kick that real quick in the back. Gonna have to tab target for that because I didn't see it on time. A little knock up, saving doggos for the next group. All right, gonna use doggos. Gonna use Stone Skin Totem while I'm traveling there. Wind Buffet can get kicked. Deep Chill's coming through. I'm going to instantly remove it with my thing. Oceanic Breath is coming through. I have no idea where... Oh, I have aggro, so I'm moving it onto the group. This tank, like, I know Demon Hunters struggle with aggro, but this is ridiculous. I'm pulling thread off of him every single pull. Maybe it's just the fact that I have so much burst. Dude, hit the fucking dragon. Come on, man. Look at me. I'm the tank now. Just going to drop a slow totem on top of those guys. Going to focus one Ice Collar, directly target the other. I'm just going to sit here and wait for a little bit. There we go. Double knock up into a stun totem. I'm going to use the Tower and Rush. Well, the Bull Rush, I should say. I wanted to say Bull Rush, but I also wanted to say the Tower and Racial. And then I ended up saying the Tower and Rush. Which, I don't know. Is that the same thing, really? Because, you know, Taurens are bulls. Well, they're Tauren, but, you know, everyone gets the inspiration. All right. Just waiting for just a little bit. I'm going to use the thing. Remove. Because if I rip aggro here, I'm probably dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, just, you know... fucking jump at me. That's cool. That's perfectly fine. Why not? Knock everything up. Give the tank some breathing room. Okay, I got shackled. I hate the fact that I have to sit there and watch before I can DPS because the tank doesn't know how to hit his buttons enough to do damage. There's Demon Hunter aggro issues and then there's bad tank aggro issues, and I feel like this is a bit of both, but mostly the latter. I don't know. Maybe their item level is actually really low. Let me check. 420. They should be able to hold aggro against me, right? Right? Like, maybe I'm crazy. Please, somebody let me know in the comments, but I just feel like I should be able to hit the enemies without having to wait 10 seconds, right? It's not TBC anymore, right? I'm gonna Bloodlust this. It is the hardest healing boss. That one's okay. That's gonna get destroyed. That's gonna take out one of our DPS because we weren't careful about where we send the tornado. That's unfortunate. We do not have a single battle res, so this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna move over here, and we gotta be careful about where we send the tornadoes. Is this a good spot to send a tornado? I don't see anything behind me, at least not nearby, so we're gonna be able to just sit here. That's good. Hailstorms here. I'll move into the safe spot as soon as I can, or as late as I can is what I should say. Doggos, not gonna use Doom Winds just because I had to move away right after that. Okay, and now he's trying to get some actual DPS in, trying to send a tornado somewhere safe if it targets me. There it goes. It targets me. I can just get over here. The one behind me is actually the safe one. I don't know if this boss parries, but we're gonna find out, I guess. I'm just gonna try and stand as close as I can to the safe spot. Okay, beast got taken out. We're gonna use the group heal here because we're getting a little low. Unfortunately, just used my lightning bolt, which didn't let me reset after I failed to reset with a storm strike. Okay, we're good. We threaded the needle there. I didn't really like that. You have to go over to this one. Thanks, going to that one. Wind Fury Totem. I have no idea how long I didn't have it for, but probably a long time. Doggos into Sundering, into Storm Strike spam. Lightning bolt to reset. More Storm Strike. Ice Strike to reset. Frost Strike. First Shock to consume the Ice Strike buff. Then Crash Lightning to try to reset. Lightning Bolt to reset. Storm Strike. I'm very unlucky with the procs right now. Ice Strike and the Crash Lightning. Just trying to reset here. Okay, well, boss should be dead now, so we're good. We're gonna drop a res. Let whoever it is drink. All right, give my friend here Nami Nuggies Speed Up Totem. There's a Repair Hammer. We're gonna just use it to quickly repair. May as well. It wasn't below 70%, I believe, but that was fine. Okay, Doggos into Doom Winds, into Sundering, into... I always forget to use the freaking Wind Fury Totem first. Okay, that did get shackled. And knock everything up for good reason. Because I saw cast bars. That's the reason, right? Oh, hey, look, I have aggro. I keep hitting it way too soon. Looking for Deep Chill. Gonna reset it immediately or remove it immediately with my Thunderous Paws talent. Yeah, these Oceanic Drakes have been horrifying. We're gonna drop Slow Totem onto this just to slow these Spitefuls down. Just doing some off healing here while the tank groups things up. Is he going to group things up? Okay, he is. We're gonna jump over there. Gonna put focus on this and target the other one. Doggos into Wind Fury Totem, into getting hit by this. Gonna use the group heal here. That's a wonderful totem by Nami Nuggies. Gonna knock everything up just to chain that CC. Gonna drop this Capacitor Totem. Thundering for the CC and the Mastery, and I'm not going to use my Doggos just yet. Kick that. I'm going to CC this one for good reason. For good reason? Why am I saying that? Hunter's dead again. That's interesting. I don't have a kick for that shield. Okay. I wonder if I can purge that shield, though. I'm face tanking. Oh, okay. I was face tanking a Spiteful like a dumbass for probably way too long. Sorry, Nami. And I say sorry, Nami, because it's the healer. And they have to deal with me being stupid. Aqueous Barrier is going to get removed, or kicked, I should say. I'm saying removed because I'm wondering now if I can purge that. I'm going to use my dogs here because they reset quickly, and there was about 2 million health left when I used it. There we go. Very nice. Casting a res so Nami Nuggies can drink before the boss fight. Priest should be off healing just to get everyone to full health, but that's okay. Alrighty. Gonna save my Winter's Totem. Almost used it there. I want to use it for the intermission. If you don't have a Bloodlust available, maybe we'll get it by the end of the fight. Highly unlikely, but maybe. I'm gonna use a group heal here because we got hit by the big AoE. I got fucked up by the thing because I wasn't paying attention. Use a health potion just to bring myself to a higher HP so I don't get killed by the next thing that hits me, which could have been these two swirlies. I'm very inattentive to them right now. Need to reapply Wind Fury Totem because I went to commune with the Earth Spirits, which is Shaman for I inspected the floor because I died. Running dry on procs here, kind of unfortunate. Okay, we have Wyrm's Invocation, trying to get those lightning bolts in. We have a Sundering. We're going to use Sundering before... Okay, that's a bit of a waste, but by the time we get back, we'll have Sundering available for the boss, so I'm not too sad about using it. I'm all alone here, so I'm not going to use the Windrush Totem. I can just use my Ghost Wolf form to get around a bit more quickly. I did get clipped by one of those slows there. That's unfortunate. Oh, no. Okay, that was way too close. I shouldn't be risking it because I don't have anyone with me to help me out if shit goes down. I'm going to Hex this because then we don't have to... Okay, that's perfect. We have 2 Hexes. So we just can kill just one at a time. That's wonderful. I would love it if I could get healed here. That would be wonderful. There we go. Go with this one. You don't need to rush anything. Use my knock up to interrupt the infuse. Here I'll use my Sundering. Didn't get to use it on the boss, but doing damage is doing damage. Whether I do it to these or to the other one's gonna tar and stun that one. The inundates hurt quite a bit here. Okay, and here comes the boss. We're gonna move over to the side because we don't want to stand on the same side as the tank so that we don't drop bubbles near the tank. Doom Winds into Storm Strike spam. Looking for a lightning bolt reset when I need to, like right about now. Ice Strike did give me a reset. That's good. Crash Lightning did give me a reset. Spamming some more. Lightning Bolt can give me a reset. Sundering gives me a reset. No. Ice Strike gives me a reset. No. We can do Doggos into more Storm Strike. Lightning Bolt to try and reset. That did it. I'm not sure if someone will get that one that's far away. Okay, we got this. There we go. Shackle and Hex on it. That's good. This priest has been amazing. He always silences and then casts, which gives everyone more time to do what they need to do. 2 million health left. It looks like we will have a second intermission. That's unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. Probably I could have done more DPS than 40k, but this boss fight is stretched out, so details doesn't really give you accurate DPS. Like, it's currently dropping my DPS. Does this protect me? It does indeed. That's wonderful. I didn't know that until just now. Okay, we're gonna see this one. No, that one got frost trapped. This one got hexed. I don't need to do anything. I'm gonna drop the little totem. Inundate coming through. We're gonna knock it up. I don't want to let that damage go through. Windrush Totem here. I'm gonna Sundering the Inundate. I'm getting punched to death. That's unfortunate. I had my stun totem, but I didn't use it ahead of time, so I got blasted. We have a Bloodlust coming through for the last little bit of damage. There we go. That's funny. There's some more Wyrm Crests. Does that give me another one? Yes, it does. Wonderful. And I don't get anything loot-wise, but I'm getting a lot of rating. Not much more, and I'll hit 2k, I think. This just hasn't updated yet until I leave. Thank you for the run. Yeah, that's very nice. Very, very nice run. Gonna leave party. Gonna go do another upgrade. I was hoping to do Dawn of the Infinite today and get my first Aspect Crest, enchanted aspect crest so that I can do crafting. Unfortunately, that will not be happening because I couldn't find a group. It is a few hours later now, so maybe now I could find a group, but I don't know. Just gonna do my upgrade. I think that's the last upgrade of the legs. The reason I'm going for legs is because they give me the most stats. I think the next thing I do might be the helmet. I'm not sure yet, but I think it will be. I'm looking at the best secondary stats and the best highest agility per upgrade, and I think the helmet would be exactly that, because it has Haste Mastery with more mastery. That's perfect, and it will give me more agility than upgrading, for instance, my shoulders or my gloves. We are also at 430 item level, equipped after all of our upgrades. Sorry, I'm kind of struggling here. I'm having like coughing fits between the sentences that I'm not editing out. So if my voice sounds weird, that's because I've just been coughing my lungs out, and I don't know why. I think it's because I went to hang out with a friend and she was kind of sick. I hope I didn't catch a bug from her. Hope this is just something weird. But yeah, I think I'm going to do one more dungeon. That'll give me another Wyrm Shadowflame crest, and I'll drop that into, I don't know, probably, like I said, the helmet. What I would really like to do is replace my helmet with either a hero tier 1 or just the champion tier 1 would be fine as well, because I want to tierify it. That way I can use my myth tier chest that I have with perfect stats instead of crit versatility being the 2 shittiest stats I can get. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I think I know what I'll do. This is a 400 IQ IQ move. I'm gonna go buy a Dream Surge piece of gear because I believe they can be tierified. The reason I want the Dream Surge gear is because it's veteran, yes, the ones that you can buy with whatchamacallit, Dream Surge Coalescence, but veteran goes up to 424, and that's the same item level as my champion headpiece. So it doesn't make a difference item level wise, it just caps it sooner, but it does allow me to get my chest if I tierify it. And I think I can actually tierify, because I think these legs and gloves were, well, the old gloves that were champion tier, or no, what were they? I don't know what they were, but I think that you can actually tierify these. Now I just need to get, what was it, helmet? Dreambound Mail Helm. Yes, there we go. We're going to Hearthstone back to Baldraken. We're going to fly over to the Catalyst. Now the moment of truth. Can I actually I can tierify this. Wonderful. And it gives me haste versatility, more versatility than haste. But that's still better than this shitty ass chest base that gives me crit and versatility, because at least it has a bit of haste. I'm gonna use the catalyst on that. How many charges do I still have? I have 1 charge left, so I better save that for a hero piece. There's probably gonna be a hero tier upgrade for the helmet, because I have hero gloves and champion legs and champion shoulders, so the helmet would be the worst point for upgrading. Back to Valdraken so I can actually upgrade this. There we go, 472 flight stones. I don't even care, just give it to me. We can equip the new helmet, and we can equip our chest that's been sitting in our inventory for a while. I am just going to keep this chest that I already have, just gonna put it off to the side under the unoptimal gear. Along with this helmet, we're going to apply our transmog, of course. That's the most important step. And we are now still at 430 item level, but I know that I have better secondary stats. 4.9k haste, I wish I could have more. Still 2.7k mastery. That is an abysmally low amount of mastery. I unfortunately also have 2.7k crit and 1.4k versatility, so I'm really aching in the mastery department. I would love to get it to like 3.5k, 4k, basically as much as I possibly can, because it's like the best stat I can get. Haste is a close second. There's been some discussion in the comments and in general that I've seen online that, you know, which one is better? Is it haste or is it mastery? I tend to agree that haste is good because it feels good to have more haste, and, you know, Storm Strike and Crash Lightning and everything has a lower cooldown the more haste you have, but mastery does actually give you the Stormbringer procs, so you can make an argument for that, and also increases the chance to trigger Wind Fury weapon, which is not a small amount of damage for you. As you can see, 14.3% of my damage overall there was Wind Fury attack. All right, well, considering I'm super close to getting the rating I need to hit 2k, which would give me a hero tier piece, and then I just realized that I could have just waited for the 2k instead of buying this helmet and wasting a catalyst slot, but oh well. I was not thinking. Well, anyway, when we get it, we're going to buy a helmet so that we have a hero tier helmet. And what I'm talking about is when you hit 2k, you get a Draconic Mark of Mastery, which you can trade in for a hero tier piece. And I am 28 rating away from that. So if I get like a plus 15 in Altharis instead of a plus 12, that's going to be 30 rating or so. I think that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. Either that, or I'm going to try and do 2 of the other 2 dungeons at 15. So yeah, I'll talk to you when I get into a group. Okay, well, I think I'm going to actually go and do the Brackenhide 16 that I have. That way I can get 30 rating that I need. Well, I need 28 rating, so I think timing it on 16 will give me 28. I'm not 100% sure. I can never tell, honestly. If I plus 2 it on 16, 100% I get the 30 rating that I need, or 28 rating that I need. But if I just plus 16 it, I don't know if I do. I don't know. These are always weird to me, like the plus versus the plus versus the untimed versus the plus 3 or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's got some math to it. What does this person want? Leave me alone. What is he running at me? What do you want, weirdo? He's just standing there with trade open. What the heck? Maybe he confused me with someone else. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to start a group for dungeons. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. And we're going to try and find ourselves some people to do the 16 Brackenhide with. I did not fail my mount up animation. I did not fail the cast. Leave me alone. So we're getting started with the 16 Brackenhide with the group you can see on the screen. Tank is 417. The only cause for concern. Everyone else is around my item level, maybe like item level or 2 higher. Waiting for the tank to group everything up. Once he does that, we can start to zug. There we go. I see Vicious Claw Mangles and doing a knockup. I'm again going to try and focus on actually just DPSing as much as possible. Spitefuls are coming out. We're going to kick that fear. We're going to switch to the other War Scourge. New doggos. Wind Fury Totem down. Doing a knockup here. Okay, we're still pulling more. Okay. Kind of aggressive tank. I like it. Gonna use a group kill here just to feel nice and comfortable. I'm gonna use a Torrent stun because I saw some Vicious Claw Mangles. Gonna use a knockup to interrupt that Claw Mangle. May as well kick this Earth Bolt. Ooh, I got wiped out. I'm not gonna use my Reincarnate there because I can get back to the group very quickly if I just release. I think I just got hit by Bloody Bites and whatnot. Gonna put a slowdown here for all the shades and whatnot. That one got paralyzed, this one got caged. We should clear out these shades so that we can get out of combat and grab the cage. My tank's already going to the next one. Put a focus on the K speaker and target the War Scourge. Switching to the totem. Doom winds into sundering into chain lightning. It's not even what I did. Knocking up, dropping capacitor totem, kicking the fear. Do have my tremor totem for fears if I see nobody has an interrupt when I don't. Gonna remove this stupid trinket off my bars. Seeing that. Moving away from people for the withering burst. I could have just kicked it instead, but oh well. I did have him on focus. Speaking of focus, I'm being focused by this shade. Leave me alone, buddy. I got alchemy to do. I don't know where this claw fighter came from, but I'm glad he came alone. This is slowed some more. We're fighting just one mob. It's kind of not optimal, but we'll get it done. I'm not in combat, so I'm gonna go and grab that cage. I got cage. Can keep going, letting the group know that they can keep going without me. Here we go. We're gonna see if that's a double pull over there. It does seem to be. When I get there, I'll drop a Wind Fury totem. Looking at the Mystic, gonna drop a focus on that. Stunning, or well, I'm knocking up. Wind Fury into this. We're gonna kick this. Looking at the War Scourge. I'm gonna use a Torrent stun. I use the group heal because I feel like there's just a lot of damage going through to the group. Maybe it was just for like a second there, but better safe than sorry. Should have used my dogs here. Okay, chain lightning into crash lightning spam. I can do that. We should clear out these shades. I'll kill the one that's killing me, hopefully faster than it does its job. Okay, there we go. Now we can get the cage and do a quick off heal for myself. Group's ready to move on to the next. Do we do a double pull? It looks like we're not going to do a double pull. I'm going to instantly kick to the K speaker just to make a move over. Putting a focus on the War Scourge just in case I need to interrupt it. There's the totem I was looking for. Sundering doggos, probably doggos first. I'm going to use Doom Winds because this pull's kind of nasty. Doing some knockups here. I'm going to kick the Decay Surge and I have the totem available for this, but people are on top of the kick. That's good. New doggos. Chain lightning, crash lightning spam alternation. Never mind. We're going to try and get that. Okay. They got double CC'd. I am being bopped on the noggin by this thing. We again want to clear out the shade so we can open the cage. There we go. I guess we're going that first. We do still need a cage, but it's okay if we just go this one first instead. We're gonna knock up here because they were casting their vicious claw mangles, luckily at the same time, so I can get both of them at the same time with one knock up. The way it works is you can interrupt them while they're casting it, but once they start channeling it, you need to actually hard CC them to stop them. A knock up will not stop their channel. And drop a movement speed totem for people to get over there quickly. Looking for a kick onto the K speaker like that. That should work. Tank is positioning over to the side, and maybe he wants to pull everything. Okay, we're gonna do knockups here. And we're going to do a stun totem here. Withering Burst. I'm going to kick that. And I have the totem for the fear, but I should have my stuff back off cooldown for the fear. I'm going to use a Torrent stun here because there were a lot of those coming through. I'm going to drop a slow totem down because there's going to be corpses soon. And if there's corpses, that means there's Spiteful. Drop Wind Fury down. I think it expired. Okay, it's just the Spitefuls now. I'm going to try and kill all the Spitefuls. Of course, the highest HP ones are the ones chasing after me. Okay. I'll just beat them up a little bit. There we go. People are slacking on killing them for some reason. They're just trying to click the stupid cage instead of killing them because that's what's actually stopping us from clicking the cage. Okay, so far so good. 2 deaths. One of them was me, I believe. The other, I don't know who died. Or was it me both times? I'm not sure. I think it wasn't. I think it was me once and then somebody else. We're going to be focusing on kicking the... What are they called? Okay, hold on. I need to actually focus here for a second. I'm going to use the group heal. I wanted to say I'm going to focus on kicking Trick Totem's Earth Bolts, because that actually does more damage. While I'm over here, I can't really DPS anything, so I'm just going to try and Hex. I don't have Hex. Are you shitting me? Good thing the group is here to carry my slack. I'm going to interrupt the Earth Bolts. I also used the group heal when Dighead did his jump around on everyone thing. We have doggos into Sundering and to switch to Totem. We're going to save our Stone Skin Totem for when What's-His-Face starts jumping around again. Gashtooth. Okay, Stone Skin Totem. I see him jumping around. Focusing the wrong target here because I'm just a little bit flustered. There's a lot for me to do in this fight. Work for Death is coming through on I don't know who. There's not much I can do for them. Blade Storm's coming through. Gashtooth should be dead soon. Doggos, and then we can switch to Lightning Bolt finally. And it's just this person. Ooh, somebody got Beybladed to death. It was the other druid. They got chopped up. There we go. We're gonna give him a quick res. Everyone's resing. Everyone who can is resing. Healer should probably just drink instead of resing, but that's okay. I'm gonna off heal while we wait for the healer to drink. I should have started healing myself while the healer was still casting the thing. We're gonna jump over here and grab this cauldron really quick. We have to dismount before we start that, otherwise the game is gonna tell me that I need to dismount or that you are mounted as an error message. I'm heading over there. It's a big juicy fucking pull, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ultidoke is being focused. I don't have Hex, so I don't need to look at those. I am going to immediately focus down the totem. That is by far the highest priority. I'm rooted, so I can only really hit the totem anyway. Doom Winds into Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning into Chain Lightning, more Doggos, Crash Lightning, Chain Lightning, Storm Strike. Okay, we got a proc, so we just spam Wind Strike. I didn't have Wind Fury Totem up this entire time. I know that the icon's gigantic. I'm thinking about just not using it because I'm really bad at keeping it up, and I feel like it is worth using, but it's so fucking annoying to use, to be honest with you. Even with the totemic relocation, which has improved my things drastically, like my uptime drastically is what I mean, it's still been a pain in the ass. Just giving some off heals to the healer. He has a lot of bleeds on him from the lashers, so we're trying to help him out a little bit because he needs to move and relocate. I can do that quicker, so I may as well help him with some healing. I'm going to do a stone skin totem as well because there's a lot of lashers. I'm going to use Doom Winds into Smack into switch to totem. We need Doggos, Crash Lightning. We can cleave while on top of the totem. We have a Rot Slinger that we're going to focus, and we're going to switch target to the Wilted Oak. We're going to do some knockups here. I'm going to drop a stun totem. I need to use those more often, just randomly. I don't need to pick like the perfect possible time. They're useful even if I just CC for a little bit. We're going to kick the Necrotic Breath just to remove that threat completely. What is killing me? Oh, I was probably tanking a Spiteful like a fucking moron. I'm just going to reincarnate. I'm going to knock up. Never mind, we're not going to knock up. I'm dead again. What the heck am I dead to now? Was it a Lasher or something hitting me? Or am I just stupid? Whatever, I'm gonna release. For shame, Vlad, for shame. I need to check the first one. Melee from Spiteful for 219k. That's half my fucking health almost. But I should have noticed that I was low. And I should have used my thing to remove the withering. I don't know how many stacks I had. And the second one was another Spiteful. I guess something died right as I got back up and decided to target me. Just bonked me on the noggin again. That's unfortunate. I'm not very happy about that outcome. But I am a bit happier with my DPS. I see the durability thing is lighting up, so I'm going to go to my yak and actually repair real quick. There we go. Since we're going this way, I actually have another one of these to activate. Nobody else is going to be using it but me. Come on, activate already. There we go. Okay, they did the smaller pull while they waited for me. I should have honestly probably just waited for a res. That would have been faster, most likely. I'm going to kick that just to make sure somebody has the time to go ahead and take care of it. Just brewing over here. Okay, we have the Rot Slinger being pulled over there. That's good. Doggos, Wind Fury Totem, Doom Winds, Chain Lightning spam, Crash Lightning, the Chain Lightning, and the Storm Strike, and to switch to this thing. Kick that. Oh, Necrotic Breath went through. We're gonna use our cleanse thing. I'm rooted while standing inside that. We're gonna use everything we got. I can't remove the root. I'm gonna get stunned probably. Yeah, I'm gonna get stunned. That's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought it would. I'm still stunned and stuck in the fucking thing. Gosh darn it. I don't know if I could have done something better there to make it easier for my group. Gonna kick this. That's for good. That's for sure. That's for good. What am I even saying? Knock up here. What's the Rot Slinger at? Rot Slinger dies faster than the totem, so we're gonna stay on the Rot Slinger. New Doggos probably wasted, but we're gonna use them. Kick this. There's a bunch of lashers. We're gonna drop the slow totem. These things really like me. Going to quickly go over here, grab another one of these. These should disappear instantly because we're not in combat. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the star and switch target to the circle one. Wind Fury Totem down here. Stun Totem on top of all of this. There we go. Sundering into Crash Lightning, into interrupt this thing, into Doggos, into more Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning, Chain Lightning, Storm Strike. We have Wind Strike proc, so we're switching to that. Crash Lightning into more Wind Strikes, Crash Lightning, Chain Lightning. There we go. Make sure I target the oak. I'm gonna drop a slow down here so people can kite this, including myself. God, I forgot how annoying it is to be super fucking close range when Spiteful is up. Healer mana is basically full. That's amazing. So we can immediately go into this. Sundering into Doom Winds. Probably should have done it the other way around. We're trying to get Storm Strike resets. There we go. Use Lightning Bolts to reset that. I'm just going to move slightly away. That's good. Chain Lightning into a knock up here when they start casting. There we go. Thank you to Incapacitating Roar as well. You have Grasping Vines. I need to get away from that here in a second. Just wanted to get one more hit in. Flame Shock, reapply. Doggos into Storm Strike spam. I think the tank should be able to tank 2 of these, and I don't think there should be a third one. Gonna Torrent stun these. They got knocked back. That's also good. Sundering. So we have the Mastery, Crash Lightning, Doggos, Ice Strike. Just trying to get resets for my Storm Strike. I just wasted my Maelstrom. Now that's what I'm talking about when it comes to making a bunch of decisions, constantly making decisions on this class. You constantly have to make sure you're making the right decision. I'm going to kick that just to give time to people to actually interrupt it properly or CC it properly. I'm going to drop a Stone Skin Totem here for the tank when he goes in. It looks like the tank wants to go in a second time. Somebody else went in. That's okay. I think his pre-made druid friend went in. Nope, it was the Demon Hunter. That's fine. Sundering for this. I need to use it anyway. May as well use it for CC so I don't don't have to waste a global on something that does less damage. And unfortunately lost one of the druids. It wasn't a tank, so it doesn't matter as much. I do have my knock up, but I don't think these will survive long enough to start casting again. New doggos into Storm Strike spam, hopefully, if it procs. Redrop our Wind Fury Totem. Okay, getting pretty lucky here with the procs now. Boss should be dead here before he even finishes casting that, so that's good. We're gonna give it a quick res. Oh no, they released too soon. They thought they could res here, but when you release, you need to give them time to set it up. You can't instantly release. Well, that's a learning moment for them. Okay, tank is taking it away from this. We just want to get away from whoever's being targeted right now. It's good. You can stand right at the edge and actually keep meleeing even as Shaman or Fury Warrior or anything like that. Well, any type of warrior has low range, if you get what I mean. But okay. The very good thing about me fucking up, well, not the good thing about me fucking up, but it's okay that I fucked up and don't have Hex, because this group is really taking care of these guys very, very quickly. And it actually frees me up to do some decent DPS. Because mine's a cast thing, and theirs is just a global thing. Like Demon Hunter Cage and Monk Paralyze are both instant cast. I'm just gonna stand here and kill this thing. Why are people not helping me? You guys can't mount up if I'm in combat, because you're in combat with me. 96%. Holy shit. We are at 96% before the third boss. That's kind of insane. I haven't seen that before. Wasn't even paying attention to it. It looks like we just pulled a whole lot. We should really skip this if at all possible. I think we should be able to skip it. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, this big boy mount was a little scary for a second there. There we go. Ah, the monk hop thingy. That's pretty good, actually. I like that, because it doesn't put them into combat. That's really funny. Looks like we're dragging this into the boss. Very good. Wind Fury Totem. We're gonna Bloodlust here. Oh, we have a proc right off the bat. That's very good. I have the other Screech covered. Never mind, we have a fresh set of doggos. Gonna interrupt the boss. Meat toss on me, but there's no hyenas. They got wiped out. Switching to Lightning Bolt because there's no hyenas right now. New traps are coming down. They're pretty much surrounded. New hyenas are coming from bridge, slowing them down. New doggos. Meat toss on someone over here. We're gonna knock up the hyenas just to give this person some breathing room. I'm gonna try and stun the hyenas. I'm going to switch to the hyenas to try and kill them because the person got accidentally stepped into a trap. We're just going to interrupt them. I want to kill the hyenas. I'm more focused on the hyenas because they've caused more trouble than the boss has every single time. We have another set of hyenas. Meat toss got thrown at someone who was right next to the new hyenas. We're going to kick that. Doggos. I'm trying to cleave now while we're on the boss. We have new traps coming down. I'm going to try and put them a little bit further away from the boss so that we have some breathing room around the boss. I'm going to get more chain lightnings in. Kick this. We have paralyzed for it. Luckily, there's not two of those things because I don't know if we have the CC for the second one. Just trying to finish off the boss. There we go. And we're going to quickly res our Demon Hunter friend. Okay, never mind. The Shaman or the monk is insistent on it. I'm gonna knock this up. Don't need swirlies. We have a War Scourge coming in. We're gonna kick this, force it to move over to these guys. Very good. Sundering here because I can hit a bunch of enemies. In for the mastery proc. I don't think I should use I was about to use a stun totem here, but I really don't think I need to. There we go. We have the shades coming through. I think we could just run. Will the shades run through the center and pull these guys? I hope not. We're about to find out, though, it looks like. Okay, that's another good Ring of Peace. Okay, the shades died before they could pull anything, so that's also good. And it looks like we're going Rod Hexer into War Scourge. I think we're going to have to pull this group no matter what, but I think the tank wants to pull this group instead. No, he wants to pull this group now. That's okay. Knock this up. We're going to drop a stun totem. Reapply our Wind Fury totem. Drop doggos. We have a detox from the monk. I'm going to turn on friendly health bars just so I can see where people are. I got detox. That's good. I'm going to purge this off the Rot Hexer. I don't have a knock up available, so I can't interrupt that quickly, but that's okay. I'm going to drop a slow totem here so we can kite these a little bit easier. Stacking up Maelstrom Weapon on those guys. All right, Wind Fury totem. Move everything over here. Doggos into Doom Winds, into Lightning, or Lightning Bolt, I should say, sorry. Lightning Bolt in order to reset my Storm Strike so I can get started with it. We seem to have a proc, so we're good. We have fresh doggos. We're going to switch over to this and use the doggos and just try to kill it as quickly as possible. Totem is always highest priority. Ooh, we almost let it go through. I didn't get any resets. Well, I got some, but not enough to keep mashing it as hard as I wanted to. Perfect. We're going to use the Lightning Bolt to reset Storm Strike. Okay, I just need to move away from people. There we go. And now it's rinse repeat, basically. There's a totem. I can't reach the totem because we didn't position it perfectly, but for the next thing, I think I'm just going to use the group heal here just to make sure that we're nice and healthy. That totem is also not in a great fucking position, I'll tell you that much, but I have Wind Strike so I can reach it right away. We really need to kill it. There we go. We did manage to kill it. Very good. That group heal, I feel, came in pretty clutch because everyone was taking a lot of damage from the dot. Just need people to switch to the totem harder. I feel like not everyone's switching to the totem harder, and the feral druid keeps getting hit by the thing. We have fresh doggos. those exactly for this. Very good. Nice. We got some Short Strike resets, so we could kill the totem pretty quickly. And it does feel like everyone's kind of switching to it. The Feral Druid has 3 stacks on him. That is not good. Feral Druid keeps standing in that circle. Oh, Wind Fury Totem is such a pain in the ass to keep up here. Okay, just making sure I'm not overlapping with anyone. We managed to kill it before everyone got a stack. Sundering. Just going to use this Stone Skin Totem. Choking Rot coming through. I'm wondering where the tank's going to position this time. Okay, this seems like a good position. I'd be okay with this. Rotburst Totem coming down. We're going to switch to the Rotburst Totem. This should be the last one. Very good. And now we can just tunnel the boss, I believe, before the next Rotburst Totem comes down, which should be dead. Oh, this looking like a +2. Hey, we got Dragonflight Season 2 Master. That's 2k rating right there, which means 44 rating for this dungeon. I have no clue how the fucking rating system works, apparently. Thank you for the run. And we're going to grab any loot. Nope, we just got a bit of gold. How much gold do you actually get? 53 gold. That's nothing. That's jack shit. Ooh, Treemouth's Festering Splinter. That's crazy. That's like best in slot tank trinket, isn't it? And we're gonna leave party and we're gonna teleport out. Very good. We got our Draconic Mark of Master. We're gonna go turn that in right away so that we can instantly replace this helmet that we went through the trouble of getting. I feel so stupid. This is where you get it. It's one of these 2 vendors. I think it's actually Norsco. Yeah, it's Norsco that you could buy it with Draconic Mastery. The other one is for the Void Touch Curio. You can use that when you get that from the Sarkareth loot chest. It's random who gets it. You can trade it to people. So if you're in a group of people who are decked out and probably don't need it, check with them and see if you can get it. It's a good way to get a piece of tier loot. And here's the helmet that we want to replace. It's actually going to be 3 out of 5 hero. That's really fucking good. By the way, be careful which of these 2 you grab, because the one on the left is actually PvP gear. You can see on the bottom it says equip increases item level to 450 in arenas and battlegrounds. You do not want that unless you're doing PvP, obviously, then you grab these, but you get what I mean. So we're going to grab this helmet, we're going to equip it, and we're going to transmog it. There we go. That's the most important part. Oh, quick. And I'll just sell this one that I have from before. And we can also get rid of this helmet now. Very good. So now we are at 431 item level. That's a good spot to stop recording. Is there a mailbox here? There is a mailbox here. What do I have in the mail? Something from the auction house? Yay. Meh, whatever. Oh, this is nice. I'm still selling the 379 greens. Like, I try to buy them cheap and sell them for more, but it's kind of gone down the drain since people have stopped buying 379 greens. Finally, which, by the way, I think is a good thing because they were so insanely overpriced. Part of me feels bad about selling them to people, but also I need gold. Speaking of gold, there's some world quests here, so I'm probably going to do that, but I don't think I'll show you any of that. And that's pretty much it for the episode. We tried to get into a Mythic Dawn of the Infinite, but that didn't really work out, so we ended up farming a bunch of Wyrm Crests, and then ended up hitting 2k rating by doing an extra 16 Oldemon. Or what? Oldemon? Brackenhide is what I meant to say. I don't know where Oldemon came from. We used the Draconic Mark of Mastery that we get from hitting 2k rating to buy ourselves a helmet, which was a really nice upgrade, and now we're sitting at 431 item level, which is amazing. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like, let me know what you liked about it in a comment. I always appreciate reading those, and I reply to pretty much all of them. If I for some reason don't reply to your comment, you can always join the Discord. It's linked in the description down below. It's a chill spot to hang out with. We keep the vibes chill and wholesome, so if that sounds like something you like, feel free to join us. And also, if you keep watching the videos even though you're not subscribed, I'd kindly ask you to change that. I'd appreciate it a lot. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.